everybody from Tulum. It's about 7:30 a.m. This is probably the earliest I've got up my entire time here because it's been very relaxed, but there is a good reason that I'm up early this morning, and that is because I am going scuba diving. I am so excited to finally get out scuba diving. I haven't done any here in Tulum, and the most exciting thing about scuba diving here is that we are going to be scuba diving in the cenotes. Oh, just crossing the cycle path. So cenotes are something that are very special to this part of the world in particular, and so it's gonna be friggin' awesome. I'm gonna get a coffee from a coffee shop I've actually never been to. It's called Kibok. Apparently it's some good stuff. And then I'll be heading straight to the dive shop. Hola, buenos días. Un cappuccino para llevar. Muchas gracias. That is actually a really, really nice coffee. I'd actually go as far to say it's the nicest one I've had in Tulum so far. I can't believe I haven't been there yet, but no, highly recommend that Kibok for coffee. And now it's literally like, I don't know, a 3 or 4 minute walk to the dive shop, which is just on the main Centro Road.
But before I take you to the dive shop, it is my pleasure to introduce you the sponsors of today's video, Surfshark. When I travel, I am connecting almost on a daily basis to public Wi-Fi networks, which means that my devices could be at risk of being hacked. That is without a VPN switched on. However, as soon as I switch on Surfshark, my connection becomes private, meaning I am no longer at risk of being hacked. Surfshark is the only VPN which allows you access on an unlimited number of devices with just the one account. So for me, that's knowing I can safely use the internet on my phone, laptop, and iPad. Not only that, but a VPN enables you to change the virtual location of your device to pretty much anywhere in the world. So this can get you access to worldwide Netflix shows, media that is only available in certain countries, and it can even get you cheaper flights. Surfshark are offering you guys 84% off and an extra 4 months for free when you use my code backpacking or clicking the link in the description. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's definitely worth a try to explore all the benefits a VPN can offer.
Here it is, Coax Diving and Tours, Coax Adventures. This is who I'm diving with today. We've just arrived at the first cenote, which is called Casa Cenote, and it's actually super close to the beach. I don't know if you can see, but that is the beach over there. There's going to be a mix of salt water and fresh water, and the reason that we're doing this one is because it's quite a nice beginner one, and I have not dived in over a year, and Roman from Austria over there has not dived in 10 years. Basically, we just want to ease ourselves into the cenote diving because it's been a while, but apparently it's just still absolutely beautiful, and I'm excited to get in. Oh wow, the colour is amazing. It looks so clear.
Welcome to Casa Cenote. Okay, now, this cenote, it looks like a river. It goes in that direction. And in the back, it turns to the right. All the open surface area, it's almost 200 meters long. It's quite a big. Behind, in the backside, there is a cave goes inland as an underground river, so there's fresh water coming from it. And down here, there is another cave goes underground, and it gets out into the sea over there. So this cave is makes possible the salt water and the life come in and out.
Okay.
See those fishes?
Yeah, fishes.
Those are tarpons, and they come in like a year ago. Now when we dive in, you don't move, they pass next to you. Very cool, very nice. All this cenote is surrounded for this vegetation. It's a mangrove, and the roots grows above the water, makes some protection for juvenile fishes, so a lot of fishes hiding there. Best thing, the visibility, and this combination of fresh and salt water, the hallock line, it looks blurry and foggy.
Okay.
The maximum depth in the cenote is 7 meters. It's very shallow.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's our training site.
Okay.
So remove the regulator, put on the table.
Oh, this has been such a long time.
How much you have?
210 baht.
Very good. Fair one.
So apparently it's much easier to put on your wetsuit when both you and your wetsuit are wet. So an early dip into the cenote just to try and get the wetsuit on. Yeah, I don't know if I believe this. I've never actually tried putting on a wetsuit in the water. Como eso? In the water like this?
Water like that.
Okay.
Let me show you how it is.
Yeah, please.
So wet, you have to be
Yeah.
wet. Yourself have to be wet.
Now he
Yeah.
jumps in, and when he turns on, he has it on him.
Yeah.
Zipper have to be down at the bottom, and you float and put the 2 foot inside. Zipper have to be in your back. You put your foot in the legs, and then you pull the wetsuit. Look at me.
Uh-huh. Oh, like
And
a
then
fish.
you're standing up, and the wetsuit keep you float.
Yours is on already. I like your cap.
Thank you. I love it too. Make sure all the leg is all the way up and all the leg.
Do I have fat wrists? Is that what this is?
The thing.
Oh, come on. All right. I'm kind of in. Like a penguin. All right, everyone. Finally in the water. Don't know if you can hear me because of the water sound. I've got everything on. It took a long time because the wetsuit's 5 millimeters, which is lovely now that we're in the water. It was just a little bit difficult to get on. Anyway, gonna descend now. We'll probably do a little voiceover to tell you how things are going, but we're gonna go over some of the just like basic refresher things before we get into the dive itself. See you there.
After a quick refresher of the basic skills with Victor, we set off exploring Casa Cenote. The maximum depth of the dive was only 7 meters, which is the shallowest scuba dive I have ever done, so I was unsure what to expect or how much we would see. We slowly made our way through the tunnel, swimming close past the rock formations amongst us and beneath the mangroves above us. It wasn't clear when we were in freshwater or saltwater, but you could definitely tell when the two water types meet as the water goes fuzzy. This is called a halocline, and it's a very unique experience in scuba diving. We continued to make our way through the maze of rocks throughout the cenote, and then we came to the most magical spot. Diving completely underneath the mangroves where the sun came through in beams of light. We spent a short amount of time here in heaven before Victor guided us to the surface for a quick break and to meet someone very special.
When you come up, you come up swimming. If you go too fast, you inflate to float. At the surface, then you inflate to float. Okay? Otherwise you have no control.
Hola. We're about to meet the owner of the cenote. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's going to be a human or...
It's not me.
It's not you. It's not Roman. I feel like we're about to be introduced to the Loch Ness Monster or something like that.
Okay, look at him. Look at her.
What?
That's the owner of the cenote.
No!
Uh-huh. It's Panchita. So it's been with us like 2 years. It tolerates people already. So we feed them with the first tourist in the morning and the last one at night.
I think you were the first.
I've never seen one of those in my life.
Yeah, there is always a first time.
Oh my goodness. But she doesn't eat you.
Not yet. We feed them with tourists.
That's why we touch the surface.
Exactly.
I can't believe I'm looking at that right now. That's quite terrifying.
Of course, don't be too close. It's not a pet. Don't pet it. Don't try to pet it, okay? Let's go down.
I momentarily forgot to put in my regulator and I wondered why I couldn't breathe. It's hard to imagine I have my rescue diver qualifications sometimes. But we got there in the end, no worries. Let's finish with the dive now, shall we? Welcome to paradise. That was so cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And we emerged from the water. That is so cool. I think I need some bigger booties though. I cannot feel my toes. I guess we're going back to the car now. Grab some snacks and some water, have a little break, and then... Oh, thank you! And then I guess, I don't know, probably an hour or two before we do the next dive in another cenote. Got a banana to refuel on our way to the next dive. Okay, we've just rocked up at the second cenote, which is called Angelita. It's in the opposite direction to what the other one was, but still not very far from town, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes in the car. So we're going to do the same as what we did before. We're just going to go check it out, and Victor's going to tell us a few things about the cenote first, and then we're going to get suited and booted to go diving again. I know for a fact already that this one's going to be deeper, so I'm going to need to bring my other GoPro. So I actually have two GoPros with me. My GoPro Hero 9, which is what I'm filming on now, and that's like my main GoPro, but I don't have a dive casing for this one. So I also brought with me to Mexico my GoPro Hero 8 with the dive casing so that I can take it below 10 meters if going scuba diving. So today is the first day which I'm going to be using my GoPro Hero 8 on the strap. Wow, that looks beautiful.
It is. Now, all you can see over here, this is the surface of the cenote, and inside you have the same shape going straight down like a cylinder. The first 18-20 meters deep, the visibility is not crystal clear like Casa Cenote. We can see each other, but we cannot see the other side of the cenote, the whole thing. After that, it's crystal clear. We see everything. So at 28 meters in the cenote, there is the cloud. The cloud is around 2.5 meters, 3 meters thick. It's very thick and very dense. Inside the cloud, you cannot even see your hand like this. You see nothing. Stay close to each other, and we're gonna cross the cloud.
Okay.
Okay? Keep sinking. You will see nothing. Just keep sinking till the other side. The other side is clear, but it's dark because all the cloud blocks the sunshine. So we're gonna wear in a flashlight.
Okay.
So underneath the cloud, we can shine around and we can see the bottom, the branches, the trees, everything.
This one sounds quite wild. Going through a cloud? What? And we won't be able to see when we're going through the cloud, and it's a super deep dive going down to about 30 meters, which means that it's going to be a shorter dive. Only going to be about 30 minutes as opposed to the last one, which was about 45 minutes. Ooh, I'm excited. The struggle of the wetsuit begins again.
Yeah.
How fun! I can't wait for this. I'm getting there, alright?
How you doing?
I mean,
How is going to fight?
yeah. It's definitely a fight, that's for sure. Okay, suited and booted. Back we go.
As soon as we sunk beneath the surface, it was simply a case of doing nothing but sinking steadily down for 28 meters. Like Victor mentioned, we could see each other, but not much else. That was until we reached the cloud beneath us. Flashlights turned on, and like something out of a movie, Victor checked we were okay before sinking down into the cloud.
The cloud is a gas, sulfuric acid gas, because organic decomposition. Everything falls down into the cenote. Diver dies and decomposes, creating gas. Because the depth and the pressure, the gas doesn't come up at the atmosphere like in a normal process. Stay there and accumulate it, creating this cloud. This has been happening since thousands of years. So it creates this cloud all over around.
Beneath the cloud, it was completely pitch black. We were fully reliant on our flashlights. You really can't see too much, so we didn't stay for long. We ascended back above the cloud to have an explore. The landscape with the cloud below us was unlike anything I'd ever seen before, like a land before time or another planet, or simply just being in space, as it didn't look like we were in water, and yet we were floating around weightless amongst this island coming up from beneath the cloud. We continued to use our flashlights as it was still pretty dark down there, but we slowly but surely ascended, making our way around the perimeter of the cenote. We completed a 3-minute safety stop at 5 meters to slowly unload the nitrogen buildup over the dive before ascending to the surface.
That was so cool!
Crazy, huh?
Just come back in the water to take the wetsuits off, peel them off like a banana. Maybe. Hi.
How was it?
Great. So now back in the town of Tulum, and what a great way to start the day. So it's only like 1 o'clock now, but I feel very invigorated having done 2 dives in 2 incredible cenotes. It's a beautiful sunny day in Tulum. I want to say a massive thank you to Cox Diving Adventures for having me. Victor was just the most incredible instructor and guide and gave us so much information, and he's been diving here for over 15 years. He knows all the cenotes. He's even like been the first to discover some of the cenotes in town, which is just insane and so cool. I'd love to have an experience like that one day, but I don't think I will because I am not a professional scuba diver. Anyway, I'm gonna go pick up my bike from my hotel now, and I'm gonna be driving down to the beach to meet Jess, because she is staying in a villa this night. She was like, do you want to come stay with me in a villa? And I was like, yes, absolutely, that's exactly what I want to do. So yeah, let's go cycle to the beach.